What's going on, everybody? This is Matt Does Fitness, and what would George Washington do if he was alive today? Probably desperately claw at the inside of his coffin. Okay, controversial. Right, this is my deadlift highlights from my first week of my third cycle. Back to the grind. As you saw in my intro, I was pretty disgusted at my deadlifts. That was my reaction to watching them back. I'm not really happy. In fairness, it was less than a week after my testing. I normally have a week in between deadlift sessions. This was less than a week after it. Plus, I'd done my first ever low bar squat, full low bar squat session 48 hours previously, so I was pretty sore. I mean, technically it's still a rep PR, so I've got to take that. I basically did 4 sets of 3 at 474 pounds, 215 kilos. So, I mean, in that respect, it's a PR. I've never done that much weight for triples before, and pretty much 4 of them. I wanted 5, but 4 of them will do. Just my form wasn't really great. I felt like my back was rounding a little bit, and with the exception of the first rep, most of the reps, apart from the first set, I guess, were pretty massive grinders. I mean, I'll take it because I think, in a way, it's quite nice to have a session like that, because I feel like a lot of my deadlifts previously come up really easy, and then when it comes to really having to grind out a single like a PR, I'm not used to that feeling of really having to, pull the bar for a long period of time. So it's quite nice, I guess, but just sucked at the time. However, that said, like I said, it is a rep PR. I've never done that much for triples before, let alone pretty much 4 triples. Here you see I've labelled it times 2.01 because there was my 0.1 there. I literally didn't move the bar. I probably could have got that, but I don't know. I had some kind of weird block. I was pretty smashed, so I sacked it off. I then did some deficit pulls. Now, to be honest, I was pretty pleased with these. I've never done this much weight for deficit pulls before. I was annoyed with my previous set, so I thought I'd do something a little bit heavier than I would normally do, which is why I left my belt on. I reversed my mixed grip, so I used my left hand as my underhand, which I always do in deficit just to level it out. And I did 3 sets of 5 at pretty much 400 pounds, 180 kilos, which isn't a massive amount of weight, but I've never done it from a deficit before. And it felt easy. This first set of 5 felt ridiculously easy, which was quite a nice feeling. And kind of led me to think, I wonder what I could do for a conventional pull right now, because yeah, obviously it's a deficit and it's conventional, and it felt really, really smooth, which was nice. So all in all, I guess not such a bad session. Like I said, it was a rep PR, so I guess I've got to take that and stop whinging like a little girl. Right, accessory work wise, I then did some wide grip chin-ups because I've been a little bit lax with my accessory work, or heavy accessory work recently, because of my max testing. From this angle, it looks like I'm not going very high, but I can assure you I'm getting the majority of my head above the bar. It's just because the camera is set quite low, so it's a little bit deceptive. It also looks like I have a giant head on a tiny white body, if you look at my shirt there. And then I finished my session with some penalty rows, which again weren't the best technically, but by this point I was absolutely ruined. I was tempted just to go home because the deadlifts really took it out of me. Plus, like I said, the low bar squats from a couple of days ago. But I did 3 sets of, I think, 12 or so, down to about 8 or so, and that was my session. So, like I said, it sucked in a way, but it was also pleasing because it was a rep and set PR, so I will take it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you tomorrow.